Sorry about the shining, but yeah, that's a album that I like. I'm not going to play it. I don't know if I want to get copyright infringements. But this is my Samsung notebook. I don't know, see, that irritates me. See, it irritates me. I don't know why I have that problem. Okay. There we go. It went off. There you go. That's the desktop it came on. It's in airplane mode right now. But I don't know how many of you follow me, but I spend a lot of time in my channel reviewing the Raspberry Pi and the Raspberry Pi, which I own a Raspberry Pi 3. You know, the $35 computer, the $10 W, whatever you call them. It escapes me right there at this moment. The Pi 3 and the Pi W, I reviewed those. I got a Tinker board. I reviewed that one. And I wasn't happy with them. My main issue was that my porn collection, which that's part of it, which I have like a gig and a half, or terabyte or half, whatever it is, terabyte. Yeah, terabyte, 1,000. I have like 1,500 gigs. When you plugged this bad boy into a Raspberry Pi, nothing happens. It switches off. Wouldn't work. When you put it in the Asus Tinker board, it saw it, but it wouldn't play the videos. This bad boy, when you plugged it in with this thing, right in here, it worked. It works. Now, if you have a bunch of pictures, it'll start getting real goofy real quick and shut down. So you can't have a bunch of pictures, but if you have big 1080p files, it plays them. This machine here, this Windows 7 machine won't play them. It won't play them properly. It'll start playing the 1080. All of a sudden, it'll get this goofy looking screen, and then it'll play for a while, which is cool. I mean, I paid, my kids gave this computer to me when this is the first computer I made videos on right here. This is a very, there's a lot of sentimental value with this one. I made probably 500 videos on this machine. That's the first place I used to stand there like a news commentator, and then I started using phones. Now this one, my Shannon Sharp video was made on it, and it has a problem, which I haven't figured out yet. But what am I getting to? I used to be a Windows person. I had the Windows, when I first got my business, when I had Danes and Sons Ag, I had a Windows 98 machine, I think. And then I got that one Vista, and I kicked that one right out. I paid $225 to change the Vista out of it. I didn't even know what I was doing. I thought that was the worst program I ever saw. I thought the Windows 98 was good. And then I had some other Windows. I don't know what they were. During last decade, when I worked for, what I would do was a car dealer rep. People would be buying a car at an insurance at a dealership, and I'd run out there and sell them insurance, and I use Windows. And I use Windows. When I started with them, I didn't have an internet, and then they became internet, and I kept this machine, and I spilled coffee on it in 2000, right after I bought it. A guy fixed it, charged me $100, and I spent $60 getting this machine fixed last year. Because it doesn't have sound. That's why I have the speaker. But this machine has been a workhorse. It's a Windows 7 machine. It says 2009. I've had it since 2010. My kids paid $500 for it. It's got 250 gigs of memory. That's why I bought these. And then I bought memory things for it. This thing is 115 gigs. And I got this little thing and this one. This one I bought when I got started in the roofing industry for my documents. This bad boy. Okay. This has got 7. I never really used it. This one I had 2 of those before I finally went out and bought this. And I've used them all. I use them all. Now these little SD cards, I use them. This one used to have the 32 gig one. This one. It used to have the Tinker board, which was useless. Useless. I never found the Tinker board much good for anything. Biggest waste of money ever. Now, if you got other applications, fine. The Raspberry Pi, it's nice. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the software on it. I'm not going to keep learning because I don't think it. I think this little bad boy is good. This one has Skype already built in. The video player's good. I have my Dominoes game. I have my Hearts Free game. I have my photos on it, my calendar. It's even got a word processor. Which for me, I really don't see what else I'm going to need. I don't know. I'm going to be getting in construction. So I don't know if that's going to serve me. But this one, I'm going to keep it. I'm not buying another Windows machine. I'm going to see if I can stick with Android. Or as they say, as the British say, Linux. I don't really want to go out and spend $700 for a Linux machine when you can get Windows machines for $150, $200. It don't make sense. But that was a good purchase. But let me finish with this one. I paid $200 for it. I tried to get it work at home. I didn't have the internet at home, so I turned it off. And when I got to Memphis to play with it, because I knew I had the internet in there, it wouldn't work. I had to pay somebody $60 to get into it and redo it where I could use it. And it runs like a champ. It's a great machine. I think it's the best $200 computer I ever bought. As far as that goes, this phone right here, this Moto G, which I bought at Target for $108. Great machine. Great machine. The battery will run all day. It's great. For what I do, I need my phone to work. It's great. So what I'm trying to say is I'm moving from the Windows environment to the Android environment, however that calls it technically. I don't know what you would call that. But I think that's a big move in my life. I think that's a big move for technology, and I wanted to make a video about it.